how big does the fan on a fan boat have to be before it can go across land?
The one I was on was big enough because it went.
Like, for how long are you on land?
Well, until you hit the alligator.
Well, you don't have to have alligators. I'm just saying, fan boats are cool, right? You went on one?
Yes, I was on.
You have fun?
Last month.
I'm just saying, if there was a series of fan boat races below, like, the ARCA series, I'd go.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd drive one.
Yeah, right? That's a whole new skill set.
Exactly.
I don't know. Folks, welcome to Wrap It Up, where every week we're going to review every upcoming paint scheme for the upcoming race and talk a little bit about what happened last week. And then since this is the first race of the year, we're going to talk about what happened last season.
A little bit, yeah.
Let's go for it. Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
So, is it going to be the Clash? Or is it going to be a dash? Or is it going to be trash? Or is it going to be Ty Dillon just bulldozing his way through everybody again?
I hope it's all those.
I hope it's all of those in one.
I hope Ty Dillon makes a clash, a dash, a rash on Ricky Stenhouse or somebody.
There you go.
I want to see the action go down.
All right. Well, yeah, we're excited for the Clash, and we're going to look at some of the wraps for the Clash this year and talk a little bit about what we think the drivers are going to do at this race. So, first off, we got the Lego Man, Joey Legoland Logano.
Listen, I got one reason Joey's got steam going into this season. New hair.
New hair.
New hair builds that confidence on the boy.
He got them implants?
Listen, I don't know. I didn't look into the details of if they sewed it to his head or glued it or he's just wearing it as a rental. I don't know. But I can tell you, hair will change your world. Look at this. My hair started going gray. Everybody's like, oh, you a silver fox. I'm like, that's not you, though. Okay? I'm old now. Hair makes a difference. Joey will drive the car better because he's got more hair.
Okay.
This scheme, same scheme he's ran for years. He's the champ.
He is
the champ again.
The champ is here.
One driver, 2 cups. 2 cups, 1 driver. I don't know how he wants to name the film, but whatever. Standard scheme. It doesn't make me want to buy gasoline or oil. I don't see it and be like, man, I'm going to buy me a quart today.
I'm not a Joey Logano fan, but I do like this scheme. It's just kind of just like, I don't know. I just like the look of it. I like the look of the wheels, the placement of the logos. But I'm not a Logano fan, and I don't think he's going to repeat at the Clash this year.
I don't think he pulls it out again either. I think it's too hard to race. He's a good listen, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He's a great driver, whether you like his hair or not. I think Joey has a good year, but I don't see him winning the Clash, and this scheme's just got a little Hulk Hogan for me. It's time to move on, All right, let's see who else. Number 2 in the points last year. Number 1 on the track, at least by car number, usually, is the Big Melon Man.
The Hell Melon, which we were at, by the way.
We were at the Hell Melon.
That was quite exciting.
It was amazing. I was watching him when he did it. I had my eyes on him because I was like, come on, do something. I was just hoping. And as it unfolded before me, it was like seeing a bomb go off and a shockwave coming. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. I remember grabbing you and being like, yeah. It was insane. The man, he's got magic on his side, okay? He's drove every crappy piece of crap anybody could build out of a NASCAR.
Yeah.
Somebody gave him a car with an engine in it, and all of a sudden, dude goes.
Yeah, I think he'll have another great year. As long as Trackhouse was amazing last year, and Justin Marks, I think, has his stuff together.
Absolutely.
So I think he wins multiple races this year. This is an interesting paint wrap for the Clash. It's different. I like the colors.
I do too.
Don't really know what the sponsor's really about, but
I think it's a trucking company.
Okay.
Worldwide Express. And if it's not, I apologize to them. But it sounds like you named your company after delivering stuff. I do like the scheme, though. I like the colors.
Yeah.
I like the little arrows. I think it's cool. It's different. You don't see a lot of baby blue other than that petty blue, but it's something. I like the black. It works. It works. Good. It's going to have a good year, I think.
Yeah, I hope so. I like Ross.
Have you heard about the number 3 guy from last year? The Big Bells?
Ooh.
He's got that Interstate this year. Listen, Interstate
Classic
has
Interstate.
changed the way they're going to do it. Instead of where they were primarily with Kyle Busch last year on the 18, now that Kyle's stepped away, they're going to sponsor all 4 cars. And they did some one-off deals on some other things before. But now this is going to be all 4 JGR cars. And now this is the longest-running sponsor in NASCAR.
Interstate Batteries.
Interstate Batteries. They've been with a team longer than anybody else at this moment. Cool. So, listen, I was a Kyle fan. I am a Kyle fan. I tried to look for Interstate Batteries when I have to buy a battery. And honestly, I love the scheme. I love the electricity.
Yeah, it's a cool scheme, and that's kind of cool that they're going to alternate throughout their 4 drivers this year. I'll be looking forward to seeing that on the other rides as well.
I saw today that Big Joe's not going to let Bale drive dirt anymore. I think that's a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Larson fan, and I'm super happy that Rick is cool with him having fun and doing what he wants.
I think there's a lot to learn there also.
Yeah,
anytime you're behind the wheel of anything, they're learning something. I think Joe's making a mistake here.
Yeah.
But I think Bale's going to have a good year. I don't see him winning a cup or anything. But
who is this guy?
Well, now this guy, he's new on the scene. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. No one ever talks about him or
right.
buys his stuff. There's no way that possibly that this car will get made into a die-cast, is there?
Well, if we want to get real, this car has
big energy.
It does. It does. Listen, and the thing about, let's go right from the bat here. The thing about die-cast, it's like the NFL jersey. That shows where people want to put their money, where their fandom goes. That's a rating about how that person is as an athlete. And when you've got the fan power behind you, like Big Chasey does, even your stage wins are about to get their own die cast.
Right.
Because people are hungry for them.
They love it.
There's some guys in China just dipping pieces of metal in buckets with paint number 9s on it, and y'all getting your money ready, putting your credit cards online and emailing them to random email addresses saying, please, send me that painted metal. I need it.
So what do you think about Chase? Last year, he had a pretty good year. I thought at the end of the year, that he was definitely in contention for the Cup.
Yeah.
I think he has a similar year. I like this scheme. I really love the chevron patterns and the placement of things.
Absolutely.
Cool. I like it a lot.
I like that it kind of it's a change from last year, but it keeps the spirit. You know, it builds a brand. I'm gonna say
Big energy.
definitely for this paint scheme.
BDE.
This is a big boy.
Big
This is a good one.
energy.
Gonna be hot. Here's a guy I know you love personally. Everybody loves this guy because they hardly ever make a diecast for this man.
Yeah, poor Denny.
But I love one thing about this, and that's that chrome red number. That's hot. The rest of it's just like, listen, we don't want to pay for a lot of ink on this print, on this wrap. So, like, as long as the name's on there, just white.
Yeah, I'm sure Sport Clips is happy about it because there's no distractions. But I don't.
It's not. There's no looks
no
about it.
diecast energy for me on this one.
Me neither. I love that number, but this is like the most simple billboard you can get. When you look at the car, you thinking Sports Clips. It's doing its job because there's nothing else to look at. So, I don't know.
Yeah, what do you think about Denny this year?
He's going to do good. He's going to be Denny. How about that?
He's going to be another.
He's going to run good. He's going to get up there, and then the cup's going to go to somebody else.
Yeah,
that's my feelings. I don't know. He's getting up there. He's one of the getting to be, not getting to be. He's one of the senior guys at this point. Maybe his day comes. This format's crazy. You don't know who's going to do it, but it ain't worked out so far for Denny. And being a team owner, from everything I know about NASCAR history, doesn't usually make you a better driver. Usually you're more worried about that team and taking your mind off the game. So we'll see how he goes. Last one before we go to break.
Slick Billy Byron.
Big Billy. Woo.
Hey, so we were at the Martinsville win and the Atlanta win last year.
Yeah.
So the Martinsville win had a solid Raptor scheme,
right?
Which was it was okay. It was kind of dull for me. So I really like this variation of the paint scheme here. It's really, really sleek, really slick. I like it.
I'm down with it totally. You know where I think this came from is last year, and I want to say Dover off the top of my head. He wrecked in practice or qualifying, had to go to the backup car. All of Hendricks had one car that they were splitting as a backup car, and it was white. So they put Raptor graphics on the hood and the sides and stuff, but down the sides there, it was all white. Part of me wants to think this is a coincidence. They saw that last year, and you're like, you know what, that looks pretty good. Next year, let's put some white in that prime scheme, you know. So I'm down with it. I love it. All right.
I think he wins multiple races again this year.
I think he does too. I think I want to say he goes deep, but man, when you get like to the round of 8, it just starts. There's only 8 guys that can fit in it, and I don't know if the 24 is still ready. Like I think he's a great driver. I think he will be a champion at some point, but I don't know if it's yet.
I think he gets a top 5 at the Clash.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'd take a top 5 at the Clash, but then again, I don't drive cars. All right, let's take a break.
Let's do
See
it.
what's going on. Check into social media. Make sure we know everything that's happened in the world of NASCAR, and we're going to come back after this important word from a sponsor that is obviously a quality product that you should invest in. We'll catch you after the break.